This island has always been proud of its Viking antecedents, and Manx Radio has been keen to tell that story over its 60 years. A key document for reference has been the Chronicles of the Kings of Mann and the Isles. Here, Fenella Bazin takes up the story.
The Chronicle begins in 1000 AD with an account of King Canute of England, and the Manx story only fully enters the picture with Godred Crovan's visit to Godred Sitrixson in the year of the Battle of Hastings. He was received honourably, the point being made that 13 years later Godred Crovan was attacking Fingal, the heir to Sitric, who was ruling the Isle of Man by this time. His third attempt was successful, and we're treated to a detailed account of the battle. At this point the Chronicle bears a marked similarity to some of the Icelandic sagas. The emphasis is on heroic behaviour. His compassion to the defeated army is stressed. The reason, we're told, is that he had been reared among them for some time. Building on his success, he subdued Dublin and a great part of Leinster, and he tamed the Scots too, so much so, and here's a strange comment, no one who built a boat or ship dared to use more than 3 iron bolts. I don't know what the connection is there, but no doubt the writer at the time knew. The death of Godred Crovan led to problems over the succession. Lagman, his eldest son, quite naturally took over the throne and ruled for 7 years, but his younger brother Harold tried to seize the crown. He was captured, Lagman ordered his mutilation and blinding, but was so overcome by remorse that he abdicated and set out on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem, a journey he failed to complete as he died on the way. A regency was set up until Godred Crovan's youngest son was of age, but it was not successful. Another attempt to capture the throne also met with failure. Shades of the Icelandic sagas again. The would-be king was burnt to death in the house he was in at the time. The arrival of a comet foretells great disasters. In the year 1098, a comet appeared, and Magnus Barelegs, grandson of Harald Hardrada, was warned by St. Olaf in a dream that he must leave Norway. After conquering the Orkneys and Hebrides, he arrived in the Isle of Man. Another curious detail appears here. Magnus sent his shoes to the King of Ireland, instructing him to carry them above his shoulder on Christmas Day in full view of his envoys, to show that he owed allegiance to Magnus. To keep the peace, the king agreed to this, but Magnus set out to conquer Ireland. He formed a reconnaissance group of 16 ships, but was killed and buried in St. Patrick's Church in Down.